I'll edit this shit out. What's up, my good people? It's your boy Odor Amoni, and I'm hanging out with my main man right here.
Matt Khalil.
And
the one and only Joshua Law.
So I have a topic for you guys today. So today we're going to talk about, like, if you've realized when you go online, when you're watching this shit on TV, there's a lot of men who put on like dresses and there's a lot of men who put on like dresses and women's things. I mean, I just want to ask these guys and get their perspective and ask them, like, why do you think that is? Josh, I'm gonna start with you.
Man, that's a personal choice, man. Do I understand it? Hell no.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit going on in the world now that nobody can really explain why. Not saying that it's new, because they've been doing this shit way back when.
Mm-hmm. But
the only thing that's new is the camera, bro. And taking pictures and being way more open about it. So, I agree with the fuck though.
why not?
Oh man. Oh man, like
There's basketballers these days putting on that shit.
but what I'm saying is that's a slap in his face. Like you shitting on his creation. Like you telling the world that I should be a woman. I should have been born a woman. When you were born a man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm
Matt, what do you think?
I mean, along the same lines as him, as long as it's not affecting me personally,
Exactly.
people can do whatever the hell they want.
So what you're trying to say
But-
is you can put on a dress.
Okay.
That's a man should put on a
So
dress.
I wouldn't put
That's
on a
it.
dress because I don't believe that I need to put on a dress. But if there's something that's telling you you should be a woman and you want to dress like a woman,
Yeah.
you want to wear high heels,
Yeah.
that's your own personal thing. You know what I mean? If you want to fucking do that, do it. Just don't try to project it onto me. You know, I'm not gonna hang out with a bunch of dudes dressed like women. but
Why?
it's
Why?
not like
Matt, you would hang out with me if you put on a dress? Is that what
do
you're
you
trying
want
to
to
say?
dress like a woman?
No. Hell no.
Exactly. The thing is, that's a personal choice. And I mean, if my friends all of a sudden all decided they want to be cross-dressers, that would be a real fucking weird situation for me. But
Yeah.
you know, I'd still be friends with them.
Comedians cross-dress all the time.
Comedians.
Yeah. Kevin Hart has done it. Jimmy Fox. I mean,
If it's
you
for
name
a
it.
comedy skit,
But that's totally different.
It's still cross-dressing.
That's different.
Still cross-dressing. You could have done anything else, but you chose to put on the woman's clothing.
Was to reenact a certain role, to portray a certain role. But you're talking about like even little kids are starting to be like going on gay at the age of like 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think that comes from like the comedians doing it. Like if you're a comedian, you put on a dress. If somebody up here for Halloween put on a dress and want to be like a grandma or some shit, it's
Yeah.
like ha ha ha,
Yeah.
it's a joke. But we about to dress up and go to the Marine Ball, and motherfucker, you come in that motherfucker with red dress and some pumps on, like I'm like yo.
What is happening?
Where's the camera at, man?
Yeah. I want to be part of it.
So Ashton Kutcher shit.
Man, I'm being punk, and yeah.
Well, it's just, Matt, you just said this yourself. It's just the dress. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it doesn't change the person, but you can tell a lot about somebody if they want, like if they decide in their everyday life, you're a man and you go out dressed like in women's clothing,
Yeah.
type shit. You can tell a lot about a person from that. The question was, what do I think about men wearing
Yeah, exactly.
women's clothing?
Yeah.
I think if they want to wear women's clothing, they can, and it's a personal choice. But you know, it really doesn't affect my daily life.
Like
You know
if
what
I
mean?
see a dude wearing a dress, am I gonna go up and talk shit to him?
Yeah. But
There's no but. I mean, if he were to come up and try to approach me on some fuck shit, then hell yeah, then we got an issue. But it still wouldn't. I still wouldn't be like no gay bashing. Like I said, I don't understand it. Like that's just the racism.
you're being very PC right now.
PC.
Yeah.
What's PC?
Politically correct.
Oh,
But it's all good. I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, but this is not me trying to be politically correct. It's just, like you said, it's that choice that you have motherfuckers around here, or just in life, that they live on trying to embarrass those motherfuckers.
Did you see Kid Cudi's performance at SNL?
Who?
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Oh, no.
He's putting on a dress that was designed by Virgil.
Vogue.
He's putting on a dress and he's performing through the whole thing and eyeshadow. Kid Cudi.
He be painting his nails and shit too.
Yeah, Kid Cudi. Now there's nothing wrong with, you know, if somebody wants to put on a dress, but he said he was doing it for Kurt Cobain. That's one thing, and he was also doing it for mental awareness.
For who?
Kurt Cobain.
And whose awareness?
Mental awareness.
Mental awareness.
Yeah.
No, because he.
I maybe it's because I'm not American, but I don't see where the dress comes in. Because he did a whole performance, and guys were like, Cudi, come on. I mean, you were sound by Kanye West. You don't see that Kanye West wearing no dresses.
Kanye be wearing some weird shit. Yeah.
Well, that's Kanye though.
Fucking, I want to say Young Thug. What did Young Thug have on, man?
Like a ruffled dress.
Yeah, Thug is, yeah. People,
I think Russell Westbrook also put on a
but
dress.
they be saying that's like fashion and shit, man.
High fashion couture.
Yeah, man.
But here's the thing, like, fashion itself is just gay. And now there's nothing wrong with being gay. It's not, if you want to be gay. I mean, if you are gay, then you are gay. But
I mean, there's
man, though, if I saw you in a skirt, I was like, yo, come on.
But then, so you'll have the people that, like how you're saying, so what? Why do you think that dress is only for women?
Yeah.
Who said that a man can't do this? Who said a man can't do that? You know what I'm saying? It's all about the
equality.
like the quality, the upbringing, what your definition of a man is.
So why does it feel unnatural?
It feels unnatural because we're used to men and women wearing certain things. It's always in the history of the world, you know, as a man, they're hunters, they were the bread makers, they're the ones that built the fires, where the women cooked and cleaned. That's just history of men and women. It's always been like that throughout the world.
Yeah.
So when you start to see men become more feminine, you know, what's up,
Keep it
bro?
moving, man.
So disrespectful.
All right, just keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see here, man. What's going on, man?
But it's just it's unnatural to see that type of thing. That's because we're used to seeing a certain thing. It's just like
So you can put on a dress because you're used to seeing men put on.
that's I didn't say.
But you think that's like oversimplifying it?
Yeah, that's a little bit oversimplified. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, we're all human beings.
We just want body there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
For real?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Josh told me that.
Hey.
There's a word for that. It's called metrosexual. It's when you're a straight man, but you care about your fashion and your appearance, your eyebrows, your hair, your physical appearance.
But they still fuck women, man. Ronaldo is fucking metrosexual.
Yeah, but that
Cristiano.
you know, that just means
Beckham is
they're-
metrosexual.
doesn't mean they're gay. You
No,
know,
that definitely don't mean that.
they're just focused on looking very nice.
So just help me understand one thing. So why wouldn't you put on a dress? I mean, if you can do what the fuck you want.
Why wouldn't I?
If you-
Because I don't want to. Because there's nothing in my brain that says, today I want to go out dressed like a female.
But it's just a dress, you know.
It's just a dress, but if I go out dressed in a skirt or a dress and high heels, I would not feel comfortable wearing it. Just because that's not who I am.
What if they made high heels that are comfortable for you and they fit you right?
And it fits like the dress goes with all
And
the
it
curves.
complements, you know, the heels and it makes your eyes pop.
Listen,
Yo, and it makes his eyes pop, you know.
I I would not be in the situation. I'd not put myself in a situation where I would ever need to be dressed.
Well, you can do
dress.
whatever the fuck you want.
I could if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I don't. You know? I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a manly man, I'll never put on a dress, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But there's no reason for me to ever wear a dress, especially out in public. You know?
But Josh, you said comedians do it all the time. Comedians do it all the time. So if you're a comedian, you put on a dress.
If I was a comedian, would I put on a dress?
Yeah.
It really depends, bro. It just really fucking depends.
Because you don't really have to put on a dress.
No, because if, say if I'm a comedian, and say I'm an actor, whatever the case may be, and they want me to portray like a gay role, like I'm really wearing a dress, I'm really trying to portray like this, like no, I won't. Like it's not, that's just like me like when men kiss men on the TV screen, I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck how much money you giving me, but to, like, no, man.
Even if they give you like $5 million.
Like, let me, bro, no, hell no, bro. That money that I would have in a fucked up mind, bro, like, I did this for this money, though.
Yeah.
I had to kiss his bed and have his tongue in my mouth. Like, bro, hell no, bro. Like, I just couldn't live with myself after that, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm with Josh on that. It's just so openly.
I mean, don't look at me like that. I wouldn't do it either.
Oh, I thought you said, damn, like, I was like, hold on, man. This shit.
$5 million to make out with the dude on live TV?
$5 million on live TV.
So that
Matt,
happened.
what would you do it?
No.
Bro, but that happened on the shot.
The what?
It's a TV show.
Oh, the
called
shot, yeah. CHI,
Yeah. So one of the dudes who was the main character on that motherfucker, the lady, which she was gay. You know, she was the producer of it.
Yeah. Lena Waithe.
Something like that. Bro.
Yeah, Waithe. Yeah, I know.
And so she wanted him to date a transsexual, like
Trying to fuck a tranny.
no, she went like on the show.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So a new dude came to the show that was open enough to be like, yeah, I can kiss her, you know what I'm saying? It's no big deal. Which kudos to him, you know what I'm saying? But people have a stronger mental, I don't even know how to put it, but that shit don't fuck with them. They're like, I'm not gay. I'm not kissing dude on TV, but I'm not gay. I'm not saying that, oh, if I just kiss this man, I'm gay. But it'd be like, bro, this man just has to talk about, hell no, bro, I don't know how to feel about that shit.
But you don't think kissing a man makes you gay, Matt?
If you are kissing a
on the
man,
TV show?
if your job,
It doesn't matter. TV show, real life.
So-
I mean, kissing the man is kissing the man.
Kiss a man is kiss a man.
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
But you're saying,
Does that make you gay, like kissing the man? Matt would go out there and kiss a, whoever.
I would say he's gay, but he has gay action, like,
Yes.
he has gay tendencies, goddamn, like,
it is a gay action.
Yeah.
It's literally homosexual, two of the same sex.
Because where I'm from, you kiss a man, you're gay for life now.
Okay.
You're gay now.
So
It doesn't matter.
what do you think about like a polyamorous relationship?
What do you
like
mean by
say
polyamorous?
I was watching this show and there's this female on the show, there's a female character
Yeah.
who gets into a relationship
Yeah.
with a male and a female that are already in a relationship.
Yeah.
So then it's like a three-way type deal. Like she's the third member of this relationship.
that'd be perfect, bro.
But if it's like you're a dude and there's a female and another dude,
Oh,
and you're
Oh,
like,
that's
would you
polyamorous.
ever? Yeah, you would love whoever, you know.
Oh shit.
Would you? What? That kind of thinking. What do you think about that? Like,
Matt, for real, Matt, I'm African, man. First of all, let it be known that it's Bidwa from America, even like. So I'm from Africa. Being gay is shunned upon.
yeah,
You do not want to be gay in Africa.
I know. I
want
know
to do that
some of the
shit.
history behind it.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, there are people, and no one deserves to be beaten to death just because they're gay. You know, that's unfair. That's homophobic. But Africa, we're not there yet. You guys are, you have the gay prides, and we see them over here all the time, gay pride parades, and and people are really excited and happy to be out there and show their real selves to the world. But back home, I mean, we do have gay people, but still, you know, you can't be seen in the central business district just walking around and holding hands and shit and showing, you know, public display of
That's
affection.
frowned upon by your
Oh,
government.
fight the
It's-
government, the people. Like,
It's not illegal though. It's just frowned completely upon.
it's illegal.
It's completely illegal.
It's illegal. Completely.
Like it's
illegal.
against the law to be gay
Yeah.
in Africa.
Not all of Africa, because it's legal in South Africa, but South Africa has like a huge gay population. No, sorry, not gay, my bad. I take that back. A huge white population.
Mm.
Yeah. So being gay over there is. So no, man. If I was ever in a polyamorous relationship, like you said, I think I'd love the woman more. But that's just me, though. You know?
Okay, what if it was you and two women? You were dating two women
That's
at the same
the
time.
ideal life.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's how life
what we're
should
talking
be.
about.
Well, yeah. I
That's
mean,
how it should be.
that's as a man, as a straight man, that's how we would think, right? But there are people out there that just love everybody. They don't care old, young, black, blue, yellow, male, female,
Why would-
trans,
So
whatever.
why was it black the first thing that you said?
It's a variety of everything. Now, I could have said black first, but I didn't.
No, yo, I prefer the term African American.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have a good accent going on. too. Nah, shit. But like, I wouldn't do it, but there's people that do it. So generally, I don't frown upon what anybody else does. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what they do, as long as it doesn't directly affect me. But a relationship with two females, yeah, for sure, I'd be down to do that if it worked. But you would think at some point you'd pick one of the two females over the other.
I mean, there's always going to be
You
a
know what I
favorite.
mean?
Just with,
But that's
just like
not
with
how a
everything else.
relationship works.
Who told you that?
It would be unbalanced.
Who told you that?
If you had three people in a relationship and the two of them were more focused on each other,
Yeah.
this is basic geometry, basic math. You're in a triangle, two sides are more heavy, other side's gonna fall off. That's
See
it.
this white man already trying to force me to go back to school geometry. I gotta hear that bullshit.
Ah, okay. I mean,
No, I hear that.
math, you know.
I
But
hear that.
like that's on the top, the same kind of topic as like gay things or like cross dressing or something like that. It's all really PC topics that you're bringing up here.
PC topics are like the best topics to talk about.
So I got a question for you motherfuckers. So what's your insight or what's your opinion on interracial dating?
It's not easy.
Do you frown upon it?
I don't frown upon it. I've had sex with somebody who's not from my race, but I don't know about dating.
So you're fucking, but you wouldn't date.
I would.
Oh, okay.
I would.
Depends
I don't
on the
mind.
person, right?
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is like I guess you could say like there's a lot of like if I was in the States walking around with a white chick,
Yeah.
there could be some black women that be like, the fuck?
All of the states?
All of them?
Like you mean
The United
entire
States in general.
Oh yeah, the state, yeah, or America. Basically.
Okay.
Are you
No.
like-
So what?
You asking me just in my hometown? Or
Yeah,
just
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No. It's all over, bro.
It doesn't matter where you are. There's always going to be people looking at you
Always.
for shit that you're doing.
So if my sisters saw you with the differences, and my brothers too, they'd be like, that white man is taking from us.
Yeah.
Shit, man, that white man is not bad. You know, for real.
Well, I mean, some people think that way. Some people,
Not everybody.
some people don't.
Like I had a female tell me that I was fucking with my brother got a white chick pregnant, mixed kid.
Yeah.
And once she found out that he was fucking with a white chick, she's like, oh, another lost nigga.
But the kids are beautiful though.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. Scott Reason.
You don't think it's funny how you don't think it's funny how as a black man, it doesn't matter who you sleep with. You know, the kid is always going to be referred to as a black kid.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that is?
They say you 80% of father or some shit like that.
Or genes like that strong?
What do you mean?
Like, if a white kid, if a white man sleeps with like an Asian woman, that kid is not white. maybe he's Asian. But if a black man sleeps with any other race, that kid will always be identified as white. Look at Drake. Drake's black, right? Draco, black. Who's this other homie? This rapper. I forgot him. So
Like real?
Well, like my dad's Egyptian, right?
Yeah.
He got with a white woman,
Yeah.
and I'm white as hell. So if we're talking about dad genes being the more prominent gene, it doesn't happen all the time.
But it's very different with black people. Your dad is not black, man.
No, he's not, but he's brown.
He's African.
He's
Can I say that? Can I say brown?
He's from Africa.
Is that PC?
Egypt is in Africa, right?
No, exactly. That's why I'm asking you. Like, can I say brown?
Yeah, man. I don't give a fuck. You can call me whatever you want.
You didn't have the size of my man like that and say I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well,
I just sat up, man.
I think it's close to a black.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it okay. How's it going?
No, it was just,
Put it there, man. Put it there.
sometimes
yeah.
I enjoy just, just fucking with you sometimes, but because
Yeah.
you're Khalid.
I am.
Yeah, 100% American, 0.0000% African. And I like how he throws that Egyptian shit out there all the time.
Egyptian,
So my dad is from Egypt, bro. So I'm
That
from
gets in the
Egypt,
past,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And
That's
did
just
you see my scar?
Is this
Hey, what's up, yo? It's your boy Odora Mondi, and if you enjoyed the episode of The Cut by yours truly, Matt Joshua, and myself, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We out.